Ever felt inextricably better after a walk in the park? Or noticed your mind clearing up during a hike? Well, it turns out that there's some serious science behind that feel-good nature vibe, and we've got Florence Williams to thank for bringing it into the spotlight. So it's 2017, and while most of us were doom scrolling on our phones, journalist Florence Williams is trekking through forests, scaling mountains, and dipping her toes in rivers all around the world. But get this, she's not just on some epic vacation. No. She's on a mission to uncover the hidden superpowers of nature on our brains. The result? The Nature Fix, a book that's basically the love child of a nature documentary and a neuroscience textbook, but way more fun to read. Williams didn't just write another nature is nice fluff piece. She dove deep into the nitty-gritty science of how green spaces can literally reshape our brains, boost our mood, and even make us smarter. This book, it was a game changer. Suddenly, everyone from stressed out office workers to hardcore city dwellers were talking about forest bathing and nature prescriptions. Williams took nature therapy from a fringe hippie thing to a mainstream wellness trend backed by hard science. Stick around because we're about to take a wild ride through the world of the Nature Fix. We'll explore its mind-blowing science behind the nature's effect on our brains. We'll check out how different cultures are getting their nature fix, and we'll discover how you can use Williams's findings to level up your own life. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be itching to trade your screen time for green time. Let's dive in. So you're probably wondering, what's the big deal? Nature's nice, we get it. But hold on to your hiking boots because the science Williams uncovered here is mind-blowing. So first up, Williams didn't take a casual stroll through the park. She went full-on science nerd, diving into the world of neuroscience. So picture her with little electrodes stuck to people's heads as they wander through forests. Sounds bizarre, right? But here's the kicker. Those brain scans showed that nature exposure lights up our brains like a Christmas tree, especially in areas linked to pleasure and empathy. It's like our brains are doing a happy dance every time we step into nature. Now let's talk about your brain on nature. Williams found studies showing that just a walk in the park can boost your attention span and problem-solving skills. It's like nature is a performance-enhancing drug for your brain, minus the sketchy side effects. One study she highlighted showed that people's cognitive function improved by a whopping 50% after 3 days of wilderness backpacking. 50%! That's like going from a flip phone to a smartphone, but for your brain. But wait, there's more. Williams didn't stop at just making us smarter. She dug into how nature chills us out too. Because it turns out a dose of green can drop your stress hormones faster than your favorite comfort food. One Japanese study she covered showed that people who spent time in forests, yeah, that's the real thing, had lower levels of cortisol, lower blood pressure, and more of that parasympathetic nervous system being activated. In plain English, nature makes you relaxed as fuck. And it's not just about stress. Williams found research suggesting that nature can be a powerful ally in fighting depression and anxiety. And we talk about this a lot on the channel. It's like Mother Nature is a therapist that we never knew we needed, helping us process emotions and find a sense of peace. And the best part? You don't need to go on a week-long wilderness retreat to reap these benefits. Even small doses of nature, like a view of trees from your window or a quick walk in a local park, can give your brain a huge boost. It's kind of like nature's the ultimate brain hack, available right outside your door. So next time someone gives you grief for daydreaming about your next camping trip, just tell them you're optimizing your cognitive function and emotional well-being. Science says so. I'm super curious. Have you experienced cognitive or emotional benefits from spending time in nature? Share your stories in the comments below. All right, buckle up because we're about to go on a whirlwind tour around the globe, Florence Williams style. This isn't your average vacation slideshow. It's a deep dive into how different cultures are getting their nature fix. So picture Williams as a nature therapy detective, passport in hand, jetting off to uncover the world's best practices for embracing the great outdoors. She didn't just stick to the usual suspects. She went everywhere, from the forests of Japan to the deserts of Utah, and even the urban jungles of Singapore. So, first stop on her trip, Japan, the birthplace of Shinrin Yoko, also known as forest bathing. No, it's not about taking a dip in the woodland stream, although that sounds pretty refreshing. It's about immersing all of your senses in the forest atmosphere. Williams found the Japanese taking forest bathing as seriously as their sushi. They've got designated healing forests and even forest therapy rangers. Imagine that on a business card. Now let's hop over to Scotland, and you'll find doctors actually prescribing nature. No joke. Instead of popping pills, patients might be told to go take a hike. Literally. It's called Green Prescriptions, and we'll have a video on this channel coming up really soon, so make sure you subscribe. It's about revolutionizing how we approach healthcare. Meanwhile, if we hop on another jet and we head over to Singapore, Williams discovered how this urban paradise is integrating nature into every nook and cranny of the city. We're talking vertical gardens, green roofs, and parks squeezed into every available space. It's like they're trying to play real-life Tetris, but with trees. And here's the kicker. Despite all of these different approaches, Williams found some common threads. Whether it's the Finns with their Arctic nature hikes or the Koreans with their forest kindergartens, everyone's cottoning on to the same idea. Nature isn't just nice to look at. It's actually really important for our well-being. The big lesson is that there's no one-size-fits-all approach to nature therapy. What works in the lush forests of Japan might need some tweaking in the Arizona desert, but the underlying principle is universal. We all need a regular dose of nature to thrive. Williams's global adventure shows us that you don't need to move to a cabin in the woods to reap the benefits of nature. Whether it's a lunch break in a city park, a weekend camping trip, or just tending to your houseplants, there are countless ways to bring more green into your life. So next time you're feeling stressed out, just remember, the world's your nature therapy oyster. Why not take a page from Williams's book and experiment with different ways to get your nature fix? Because who knows, you might just discover your own personal brand of nature therapy. Hey, if you're finding this information valuable, don't forget to like and subscribe, and share this video with someone you think needs their nature fix. All right, nature lovers, it's time to get down to the brass tacks. We've explored the science, we've traveled the world, and now we're bringing it all home. Let's talk about how we can actually use Williams' findings in our own life, because let's face it, we can't all quit our jobs and become full-time forest bathers. Though that sounds really, really nice. Anyways, okay, first up, the nature fix. Let's talk about how we apply it to our daily grind. Williams isn't asking you to move to a treehouse, my personal dream, though that would be super cool. Anyways, instead, she's all about sneaking nature into your routine. You got a lunch break? Take it outside. Boring conference call? Why not make it a walking meeting in the park? Even something as simple as putting a few plants on your desk or changing your screensaver to a nature scene can give you a little green boost. It's like sprinkling a little bit of nature therapy dust on your 9 to 5. But wait, it gets better. Williams's work is shaping up things in the healthcare and education fields too. Imagine going to the doctor, instead of getting a prescription for pills, you get a prescription for parks. And it's happening. Some forward-thinking healthcare providers are actually providing nature walks for everything from high blood pressure to depression. And we've talked about this numerous times on the channel. And in schools, there's a growing movement to get kids learning outdoors. Forest schools, green playgrounds, outdoor classrooms. It's like education is finally breaking out of the box and into the woods. Now let's put our futurist hats on and imagine where this could all lead. Picture a world where urban planning priorities green spaces as they prioritize green spaces as much as parking spaces. Where workspaces have mandatory outdoor time. Goodbye, sad break room. Where hospitals have healing gardens and every school has an outdoor classroom. It's not just a pipe dream, my friends. It's a potential reality that Williams's work is helping shape. The impact, my friends, could be huge. We're talking about a future with lower healthcare costs, higher productivity, better educational outcomes, and happier, healthier people overall. All from something as simple as spending more time in nature. It's like we've discovered a secret cheat code for our lives, and it's been right outside our window this whole friggin' time. So here's your challenge. Take one idea from the nature fix that we talked about today and try it out in your life this week. Maybe it's a daily walk, or you hunt for natural wonders in your neighborhood. Or perhaps you'll start a little herb garden on your windowsill. Whatever it is, give it a shot. Your brain will thank you. Your body will thank you, and who knows? You might just start a nature therapy revolution in your own backyard. Remember, folks, nature isn't just a nice to have, it's a need to have. And thanks to Florence Williams, we now have the science to prove it. So get out there and get your nature fix. All right, so let's wrap this all up, bring it all home, nature enthusiasts. We've just taken a whirlwind tour through Florence Williams' game-changing book, The Nature Fix, and what a ride it's been. Think about it. Before Williams came along, most of us knew nature was nice, but we didn't realize it was particularly a superpower. She didn't just write a book, she ignited a movement. Thanks to her, we now have hard science backing up what our ancestors instinctively knew. That nature isn't just beautiful, it's essential. Williams's work has sparked a wildfire of research and interest in nature therapy. From doctors prescribing park visits to corporations building green offices, her impact is everywhere. She's changed the way that we think about nature, turning it from a luxury into a necessity. But here's the thing. All the science in the world doesn't mean a thing if we don't act on it. Williams didn't write the nature fix so it could gather dust on a shelf. She wrote it as a call to action, as a gentle, maybe less gentle nudge to get us out the door and into the great outdoors. So here is my challenge to you. Do not let this be another video you watch and forget. Take this knowledge and run with it, or better yet, hike with it, swim with it, climb with it, move with it. Your body and brain are literally crying out for more nature. Why not give them what they need? Start small if you need to. A walk in your local park, a weekend camping trip, or even just a few minutes sitting under a tree. Every little bit counts, and who knows, you might just find that nature fix you didn't even know you were missing. And if you're ready to dive deeper into the world of nature therapy, why not start with a guided experience? Project Rewild and the Forest Bathing Society are offering free forest bathing sessions. It's a perfect way to dip your toes into the stream of nature therapy. Pun totally intended. You'll find the link to sign up in the description below. Give it a shot. Your future, more relaxed, more focused, happier self will thank you. And remember, folks, nature isn't just out there. It's calling you home. It's what so what are you waiting for? No. Remember, folks, nature isn't just out there. It's calling you home. So what are you waiting for? Get out there. Get your nature fix, and who knows, you might just find a whole lot more in the process. This is Molly signing off, but hopefully signing you onto your next great outdoor adventure. Remember, I love you, and I'll see you on the trails.